Breaking. Oh, well.
Well, breaking rules like not Dayz rules, you know, like
Oh,
YouTube rules.
the community guideline rules.
Yeah.
The YouTube rules. I had like 4 or 5 people watch me yesterday. It was pretty nice.
Nice.
For me, that's good. I'm gaining like 1 subscriber a stream. So.
Nice. Yeah, man, you just gotta, you know, gotta try to keep it interesting, but at the same time, I mean, if somebody's watching a stream of Dayz, you just have to play the game, you know, like they're gonna want to see you play the game, not just sit somewhere and, you know, they want to see you fucking loot up. You know, have to kill someone with an FX-45 or some shit.
Okay. That and this. Oh, jeez. I'm actually quite surprised I haven't seen a lot of people. I saw one guy when I streamed this morning. I saw one guy this morning. And he was AFK at the hunting cabins above Novaya, just standing outside. And I felt kind of bad, but I got over it. He was just standing there.
Just standing there?
Just standing there. Yeah, I mean, that's... I got it clipped, but yeah, he was just standing there. Menacingly. And I had to put him down.
Yeah, dude.
You know, I don't,
Hey, man, if you're dumb enough to go AFK.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, somebody else could do the same shit to you. That's how I look at it.
If you fucking go AFK and you're just like, that's what it looked like. He was like AFK.
Yeah, he was AFK. Either that or he was like knee deep in his inventory.
Yeah. Either way, I mean, wait, where was he standing?
He was standing, like, you know the hunting cabins, like where, like the front, like porch area of like a hunting cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he was standing, like just out. And it kind of freaked me out at first. I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, that guy's got a press
only
vest
thing.
on.
How long? Before you shot him.
It was a good like 10-15 seconds.
I'm wondering if he was like trying to make. Was his inventory full?
I don't know. I didn't really.
Like he might have been like trying to make room to like grab something on the porch or something.
I don't know. There was nothing on the porch though.
Oh,
like,
there you go.
He had locked a zombie in the hunting cabin. It was just standing outside of it. And I was like shooting zombies. I had a
You're making
pistol.
noise?
Yeah, I was making noise. I mean, I had a suppressed pistol, but that close. I mean, fuck.
Oh, you'll hear it for sure. Yeah, he was AFK then. He's fucking
Yeah, that's the only thing.
worst place in the world to go AFK.
Yeah.
Like, I've had some unlucky people, like those hunting cabins, you know, right next to Green Mountain, like the 2 of them or 3, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I ran into a bush behind the tavern one time, and like there was a guy in the bush AFK, you know, and I just fucking killed him and took his shit. But like, you know, that guy was at least in a bush, and like, I also got a guy AFK on low pop official up at Tizzy. You know that little, the little like, you know those like guard shack things,
Yeah.
with the bathroom.
Yeah.
The one underneath the ramp, the one underneath one of those big ramps, he was like in there like on a server with like 6 people on it in the morning one time, and he was just AFK in the bathroom. I like opened it, looting. I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking shoot this guy. He's gotta be so pissed when he comes back.
I had a guy on Endgame. He was in a bush with a giant red fucking mountain bag on. Yeah, in like the trees beside VMC, like not even on VMC Hill, in the trees beside VMC. And I walked up on him and I was like, oh fuck, and it was like one of those AFK scenarios. It was like, oh, that sucks. You know.
But yeah, I mean, you know, DayZ is not the game to go AFK.
No. DayZ really isn't a game where you can just, you know,
let down your guard,
not pay attention for 5 minutes, because that 5 minute span will be when El Shito Hito the Fano.
kind of like when we were on fucking. I think it was official, and fucking we were in the base, and Don Juan went fucking AFK in the corner, and the guy started attacking us.
The guy killed me immediately. And we're like, Don, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, I heard him,
you
but
know,
I was like, I don't fucking
Gwen
know.
going AFK up in Tizzy, and then the fucking gas getting dropped. It's just
Yeah.
always, bro. It's literally like, just like
that only happens on DayZ. That's a good find. Do this quick. Whatever magazine I find first is what I'm gonna run with. So if I find another M4 mag, I'm using that.
unofficial.
Yeah. Right now I've got.
That's how it be, man.
I've got.
That's what I love
guns.
about official, man. It's like when you're looting up, a lot of times you have to carry like 3 or 4 fucking guns on you because you don't know what mag you're gonna find.
Yeah. Right now I've got a 101 that's in good shape, but I can't find a fucking mag for it.
The worst.
Sound like mosquito tents. Ooh, Hello, losers. Welcome. Welcome back to the stream. We're back. We're back. I'm playing this until it gets dark, and then I might hop on DC1 because I need a couple more clips to make a video. I'm about 90% of the way to a 10-minute video for a DC1 video. So I'm gonna I'm gonna try and get that video out for Sunday. I'm trying to go back to normal normal lengths. So 10-minute video every Sunday. Except for the endgame stuff. The endgame stuff will be like week to week. So. If endgame comes back, which is it's iffy. I'm not saying it's going to be impossible, but it's iffy. What do you think, Pops? You think that server's got a chance?
It's really tough to say, man, because
It is.
I do feel like one of the, and before I say this, I know how it sounds because I've bitched about things before, but
yeah.
He never sticks to the plan.
No.
You know, like, I mean, just for instance, right, like the most recent example is him trying to cater to the loudest voices, which are PvP guys, and then the server is basically even more dead than before, so now he's like, oh, I guess we need to go the other way and cater to RP.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, that's fine and all, but like, is he gonna stick to it?
Probably not.
You know? And then, obviously, a huge part of it, every time, is the economy.
Yeah, if the loot economy's bad, the game's gonna be bad.
Well, I mean, so, you know, when we played for the 2 weeks as a faction, the loot economy wasn't bad, was it?
He's gotta find a middle ground.
Yeah,
I was actually, I mean, we had like rare guns
bad.
and stuff, but like for the most part.
But as the season went on, it got worse.
Oh, he kept boosting it?
He kept boosting everything, or he I don't know. You gotta understand, like, you gotta go back to like season 1. Like, that's what he really needs to do. He needs to go back to what it was, and you cannot compete against the PvP servers.
No,
Dayz Central's gonna beat you every time.
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, I've been saying it for a long time. Like, the most successful servers are the ones that stay in their lane.
Yeah.
There's very, very popular hardcore survival servers.
Yeah.
There's very, very fucking high pop, full PvP servers where you just immediately gear up and go fight.
Right.
Like, I do understand wanting to be a hybrid between the both, but like, you have to be closer to like official hybrid.
Yeah.
You know, like official is basically a hybrid between the two. It's a more balanced version of those. So, you know, like, there is PvP, there is raiding, there is finding good guns and explosives, but like, you gotta work for it.
I was wondering if us going to unlimited stamina fucked up the PvP, where you could knock a guy, he gets back up and full sprints away.
Well, I definitely think that, because the other part of that is these PvP-oriented guys can carry
What settlement are you going
an
to?
arsenal on it and not be
The
affected.
Zelen settlement, Jack. The one in the forest. The one that Pops is in charge of. That's where I'll be when Endgame starts. But yeah, I mean, the loot economy is, or not the loot economy. The PvP is definitely something that,
I've joined it myself.
yeah. The loot economies. It doesn't take much for it to go fucking haywire.
No, remember people were bitching, and he's like, "Oh, I'll up the KMs a little bit," and then Lean and Skull go and find like literally 30 KMs.
30 KMs.
Spawned.
Well, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Well,
I
it's like
mean-
it's almost like he's like not measuring twice before he cuts. You know, like he's just like, "Oh, just change this," and like he just like jumps to something else instead, like making sure he adjusted it correctly.
Right. I'd rather him make what I would like to see, and it's never gonna happen. We gotta start over.
Dude, I've been saying that for fucking seasons, is that we need to just reset back to vanilla and then
And then slowly,
adjust from there.
slowly make adjustments. Make one adjustment, see what happens. Make another
Yeah.
adjustment, see what happens. If an adjustment's too much, guess what? You get rid of it. Yeah, I think.
But yeah, I mean, dude, and I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying
Oh, I'm
this
not
is
wrong.
like I know what the absolute, but like, I do feel like because he caves so fast on any plans
Right.
that he can't build like he has a big following of players because it's been a popular server, but like he can't build that
Can't
like
build on it.
dedicated player base because
Right.
he's not sticking to anything. He keeps changing
Right.
shit. Like when you tell your buddy what server you're playing, and they're like, "Oh, well, how is it?" Well, last week it was really hard to find nails and stuff, but like then he changed, and you know, it's like you can't really give anybody an honest
Right, an honest response.
depiction of the server, like because he keeps changing it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to know season to season at least what the fuck we're walking into. And that's a problem. You know?
Yeah,
That's a problem.
100%.
Well, it's a problem. It's a problem when you're making fucking content.
And like, you know, it's
Ask
just
Pops,
like
can I be
gets,
co-mayor?
Jack, you can't be co-mayor.
you know, the inland
Answer's
the
no.
inland spawns too, man. Fucking, they fuck things up really bad too. Like it doesn't. You never
Yeah.
feel like you've won a fight
No.
unless you see the guys log off the server after you kill them. Like you don't ever feel like you won a fight. It's like, hey, he's gonna be back here in fucking 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. If we want to feel like we won, you gotta grab his shit and go. Like, there's no. Well, that goes back to my statement about the unlimited sprint and the spawns to an extent. Like, the unlimited sprint and the spawns, 100% affect the flow of the game.
Yes, like I said, man, Dayz was designed so that you had PvP happening
You
organically.
need somewhat inland spawns,
But
but
then
not as many north as
Whether
he
you
does.
win or lose, you then get a break.
Yeah.
You know, like if you get sent to the coast, you're now basically out of whatever fight you were in
Right.
for the most part, unless there's a coastal battle, and you know you're on to something else. If you kill somebody, you're like, okay, I won that one.
Well, that
You
was
know,
my
like
thing
I
with
get a
raids.
break for a second.
That was my thing with raids, and what turned a lot of people off from raids was, you know, if you're defending, like think about Polkova when we would defend. I mean, the spawn is literally right next to the settlement.
Across the street, and then one right down the hill in Netazino,
Yeah, so
and
it
then
was like
one right across the woods in Kozlovka.
you know, so it's like, yeah,
It makes everything never-ending, and then you get exhausted and worn out. You know, like, I can't even tell you the amount of times I was just absolutely destroyed from having to sit there and defend settlement until the attackers give up. It's not till you kill them all.
No.
Till they absolutely just are disheartened to the point of leaving, and like, that could be fucking 4 hours, 5 hours.
Right, you're basically defending Polkovo settlement. You're basically defending until either purge break or people go to bed.
Yeah. And even then, there are motherfuckers that are about to wake up early to raid you.
I know.
But no, they definitely... I think... I don't know how this part works, but the stamina thing... I think the perfect way to do stamina maybe would be like... Don't let the weight of items affect your overall stamina, but as you run... But as you run, you lose stamina and then have to catch your breath.
Right. So you
know?
You have full stamina. You got the full bar no matter what, but it drains your stamina as you run.
Yeah. You know, and you have to obviously, like, you can't just sprint all the way across every field. Like, you'll have to stop for a second and regain stamina.
Right.
Because that's the only thing that annoys me about official is like, okay, I have a plate carrier and 2 guns. Now I have no stamina.
Well, right now, bear in mind I've got 3 guns, but I mean I am like a third. And I'm to the point where, like, there's shit that I wanted to do, and now that I'm sitting here, I'm like, I just don't want to be fucking bogged down. What do you do? But I think that's part of the stamina thing. I think is part of the game. Like,
well, I mean, I think Bohemia fucked it up a while ago when they changed it.
Yeah.
It didn't used to be as bad, you know, like, items would weigh you down, you know, and like, but then all of a sudden, like, they wanted to make it even more of a thing to worry about, and then, like, like, if you're wet, you have less stamina, like, I don't know if that's still there, I know it was at one point.
Yeah,
you know, it was just, like, super annoying to,
Oh, 100%.
before it was fine, there was a point, and I don't even remember when it had happened, but it used to be, like, fine. You know, if you had way too much shit, you didn't have stamina.
Yeah.
But it was reasonable. You could still have a plate carrier. But then they made the plate carriers literally just destroy your stamina.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you put on a plate carrier, it takes half your stamina away.
Yeah.
Easy.
Alone.
Yeah, alone, by itself.
That's if you have an empty inventory.
Right, that's if nothing else is happening. Yeah, 100%. Which, I think it's complete bullshit, but...
Like, it really... Getting a kill... Getting kills in Tizzy.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to kill somebody in Tizzy and have zero concern about seeing them again.
Right. Right. I don't know. I don't think, as far as officials concerned, I don't think Bohemia thought Dayz would be as popular as it turned out to be. And they really didn't have a strategy for, like, what they were gonna do. And it was like, oh...
No, it was just like, I mean, you know, in my opinion, they just did it as, like, a little, like, money grab, kind of.
Right.
Like, oh, let's sell this version on console, too. Like, the console players, you know, we'll sell it to enough people for it to be worth it. But that was, like, years ago.
Yeah, it's like, we'll make our money back, right? Like, we'll make the money back.
But yeah, and then obviously the other thing about Dayz is that they they keep all the adjustments that they're making are because the consistent player base, it's too easy for us.
Right.
Everything was becoming too easy, so they kept like changing it, which obviously makes it really hard to start out as a new player.
Right.
who's never
If
played
you're
it.
just starting out on this game, I'm sorry.
Especially on official. I mean, obviously,
Right.
He's
Because
gotta find a middle ground. What settlement are you going to?
but
Might join it myself.
it's
Ask Pops, can I be co-mayor? You need somewhat inland spawns, but not as many north as he does.
yeah, it's kind of bad. But I don't think those problems will ever be solved. The Bohemia problems, like the last two patches aren't really going to fix any of the issues. Like, what are we getting to this patch? We're getting fanny packs to this patch, right? We didn't want it. I would rather for the whole year not get anything and you just fix your game.
oh, 100%.
Like,
It's
honestly.
hilarious too because it was I want to say it was last year that the majority of the focus was patches.
Yeah.
Like they announced, like, hey, like maybe not much content this year, but like we're gonna really work on fixing shit. And I was like, they tried to fix the cars, they
Didn't
tried
work.
to fix white walling, they failed, and so they're like, well,
Imagine
it's
you can
unfixable.
still WW in this game.
That's the other thing. They've been trying to fix white walling for literally a year and a half. They can't do it.
Stupid.
They can't do it. It's not possible. It's just like it seems like now they've thrown their hands off and gone, I don't know.
Honestly, at this point, I'm like, you know, I don't know how much you know about it, but you know, I know like nothing about white walling. You know, like I have no idea how to do it. Like I've seen people, you know, but like, I feel like the majority of the methods are, you have to like lean, right?
Right.
I mean, maybe that's the
They
answer.
would have to remake the whole thing to fix it.
Get rid of fucking leaning.
Yeah. Oh, they would. Yeah, Jack. I mean, they're the only way to really fix DayZ at this point is to make a new DayZ. It's beyond hell, but we're never getting that. That's not happening. I mean to burst everybody's bubble. That DayZ 2 shit that they're talking about, we ain't gonna get that. PC's gonna get it, and I guarantee you it's gonna be the biggest piece of dog shit, to quote The Rock.
It's not even lean anymore. You can literally hold a bag and walk into a wall and do WW.
You could
I
just
don't do it, but it's super easy.
you just walk into a wall with a bag in your hand. But I don't want to do it. But that's the thing. That's the thing that turns me off from like official and like community servers is like making content on this is hard enough because I'm kind of ass at the game. But it doesn't help when I got somebody who knows where I am at all times, right? Like somebody that's white walling. It's just it turns a bad situation worse. That's weird. It makes a bad situation worse. What somebody needs to do is they need to make a community server that's vanilla with rules, and you have to be whitelisted.
That's why I want a PC for Dayz first-person servers, 120 slots, and you can't white wall.
I just died. Did I just die to a landmine?
It killed you?
Hold on. I gotta watch this.
WTF.
What the fuck was that? I gotta look. I gotta watch that back.
Did you trip?
No, I just
Ha 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 ha.
I never looked down. Did I get GL'd? Did I get grenade launched? Because I don't see anything. I don't see anything in the playback. Like, I don't see a landmine, and a landmine wouldn't have killed me immediately. I think I got GL'd.
That's insane.
Right?
Now you fell backwards.
Really? I don't know. I'm trying to look and see.
Like, where were you? What were you doing?
I was at the, oh God, I was at the hunting cabins by, I don't see the landmine.
Mind blown TBH haha.
I'm at the cabins west of Zelenogorsk. Alright.
Oh, the big ones?
Yeah.
So what, you were walking into a cabin? And
I was
just,
walking
like,
into
blew
a
up?
cabin and I just exploded. Like, but like the the explosion didn't look like it came from the floor. The explosion looked like it came from like halfway up the door.
Maybe somebody nailed you with the GL, dude.
Maybe I got GL'd. I don't know. And I didn't hear anything either. Like, I was just dead. I think I got GL'd, Jack. Did I? It's so much harder to break your leg in this game. I will take the Svetsman, why not?
Yeah, that's definitely a blessing and a curse, huh?
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about necessarily running down mountains as much anymore, but it's really hard to kill yourself.
It's hard to kill yourself in this game. Like, when you want to die, you can't,
well,
but
at least
when I
you
don't
got
want to
official.
die, I think I got grenade launched. I don't know. I don't know.
At
I don't
least
know where the guy
unofficial, there's
was.
zombies everywhere.
I don't know. Maybe it was a landmine. But when I'm looking at the video, bear in mind I'm not looking like at the floor. But I don't see, like, it could be a tripwire with a grenade attached to it, because it would have been like a delay.
You would have heard the shot of the GL.
Would I have? Yeah, that's true.
You
I
should
would
have
have heard
tripped
the
first.
I should have. Well, Jack would make sense as Jack saying that I would have heard the thunk of the GL before I died.
Maybe somebody threw a nade at you.
Right? Maybe somebody did throw a nade. I have never been insta-killed by a nade though.
I mean, it's been a while, but I
It's been a
definitely-
while since I've like
If they get you good, then
tried. All right, fresh again.
Would have heard it land next to you if made.
Yeah, yeah, I would have heard like the
Definitely
nade. I don't know.
landmine.
Was it a landmine? You think it could have been 2 landmines? Like how? I'm like full health. How does that landmine kill me? That was sad. Okay. Oh, better police jacket.
Could have you got insta dead haha unlucky.
Yeah. Welcome to Dayz.
Who puts a fucking mine there on official?
People put landmines and shit in weird places, man.
well, you find them, I think, really easily, right?
Yeah, in this you do find them pretty easily. But, like the amount of bear traps that I've walked into on official, in like the most random fucking places, like a random house in the middle of nowhere, landmine,
Oh yeah.
or landmine, or bear trap. You know, like immediately, it's like, huh, okay. Like that's like I don't like people that like do that shit and like they don't get to see their kill. You know what I mean?
Well, like
Like
from experience, like I've definitely put landmines down and sat in an area waiting to hear it blow up, you know, and go rush them, and then like nobody comes, and you're just like, oh well, and you leave.
yeah.
And then you know some poor soul is looting and fucking blows up.
Yeah, no shit.
But the landmine shouldn't have killed you if you're full health.
Yeah, if I'm full health, the landmine shouldn't have.
I feel like either you just didn't hear the GL because it was like so close and it blew up so fast, or somebody got you the nade, man.
I died. I died. That's what we're taking away from this. I died. So I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on my new series, the Dayz experience. And it's gonna show all the bullshit that happens to me.
And hey, look at the positive side. You get to experience something that you rarely get to experience these days, and that's an instant death.
Yeah. Yeah, God knows. God knows I can't kill a motherfucker. Ooh, that's nice, actually. God knows I can't kill a motherfucker in one shot with a Mosin. But goddamn. But goddamn if that guy can't turn the fuck around, like turn the beat around. And just two-hit me with an AUG. We need a little more food before we start making our journey west. I might actually shoot some of these. Oh, there you go. The Sprite lemonade, or Spite lemonade. Oh! Mag's bad, is what it is. Whoa there, bud. The power of Christ. Oh, God. Really? I need... Here's what I'm gonna need, because that guy's like... I need to get really close to... Before this reset happens, because that was BK-18 somebody just shot. So... There it is. Oh. Yeah, I don't, I gotta order my food, too. That's the other thing I gotta do. Ugh. Think of it as, I don't want anything that's, like, greasy and shit. With what I got. Because I am having explosive
What about
diarrhea.
Chinese food's not too greasy?
Yeah, but I don't like Asians.
Whoa.
No,
We're just talking about the things you can't say on stream.
I don't like Asian people. I like, let me just say this. I like Chinese food. I don't like Chinese people.
Well, yeah, but, you know, that's a takeout selection that's not greasy.
Yeah. I get it. Believe me, I get it.
It's trying to help, as usual.
Thanks.
Get slapped in the dick over it.
I appreciate you, bro. Maybe I can get a sub. Sub's not greasy, right? Sub will be good. I could get like a chicken cheesesteak. That wouldn't be too greasy. That's not great.
Just the cheese, and I mean, depending on where you get it from, the oils and shit they use. Do you got Penn Station down there?
No.
Oh.
We literally have one. We literally have one place that does delivery around here.
Oh, it's not deli. I mean, you can get anything, I guess, delivered with Grubhub or whatever, but
we don't even have
DoorDash.
Grubhub.
You don't have any like DoorDash or Uber
No.
Eats or anything?
Nope.
Oh, you live in the country.
Yeah, we live in the shit, dude.
But yeah, Penn Station's a sub shop. My absolute favorite. I got a infamous cheesesteak.
Then I'm looking at fried pickles. I'm like, dude, we just had the conversation. And then we'll do, oh. $10. I think I overtip.
Dude, tipping has just gotten ridiculous.
It's gotten out of hand.
Like, dude, like every single fucking place now has like a fucking ask you if you want a tip.
Yeah, even like a
And, like-
Starbucks will ask you if you want a tip. It's like, what did you? No offense, lady, but what did you do? You poured coffee
And dude,
in
I
a
mean,
cup.
tips were originally not that I necessarily like agree with the idea that the business owner shouldn't pay the employee, but tips should. But like, tips were for waitresses and shit who made
Nothing.
like below minimum wage.
Right, they made like $2.75
You know?
an hour.
Like, right.
But now everybody tips. Like now, I mean, my bowling alley wants me to tip. It's like,
It's just, well, and like, when I go into a fucking Qdoba and order food, to leave, like, why are you asking me for a tip?
Right.
Like,
What pisses
you
me off is
didn't.
like you do like a tip at like a buffet where like they literally don't do anything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I said, like the employees at like regular places that are making a normal wage and just like doing a job, like they're not delivering your food to you like a pizza driver or something.
Right.
Like they're just fucking making your sub at Subway.
Right. Why do I have to hold up your fucking boss's terrible pay? Like why do I
Well,
gotta
and it's not
be
even that. All of a sudden, it's just like, do you want to tip these people? Like, it's like, if we just ask everybody, then like enough people will feel bad, and they will.
right? Some people
Like
right.
even like I think that it's bullshit, and I still kind of feel like shit when I'm like, no, 0%. Like,
Yeah, when I put nothing. Yeah. 100%.
and I'm not like a cheap person. Like when I order pizza delivered, or go out and sit down at a restaurant and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably tip on average. The least I usually tip is probably 25%.
Yeah, I'm somewhere between 20 and 25% depending.
And if it's like a small meal, like 50%. Like if I ordered
Right.
like $10 worth of food or something at a diner, like
I'll probably tip to
I'll
10.
probably give her I'll probably give them $5. You know, like.
Right. I usually tip
But-
the bill when it's that low.
But the
but
idea
most of the time
that
it's
we
20,
should be
45.
fucking tipping every single goddamn person.
You tip. I mean, you're tipping. It's bullshit. No wonder nobody's got any money. Like everybody's pulling on your fucking heartstrings. Why do I gotta
Well,
tip the
yeah.
people at Arby's? Like, you didn't bring the food out to me. Hell, as far as the cashier's concerned, you didn't even like come out and like fill a water glass. Like you just stood behind a counter. You didn't even make the food.
Yeah, your job. Yes, exactly. You didn't.
Like, why am I tipping you? If I want to tip anybody, I'll tip the guy that's making the food because he's doing more for me.
And I do believe that the whole idea behind tipping is really dumb.
Yeah.
Like, business owners should just be fucking. Whoa, if I gotta pay my people more, then your burger's gonna cost. Okay, then raise the price of the
Raise the
fucking
price.
steak, dude.
Include the tip in the price. Like,
That's
why do I
literally
gotta?
what it is, bro. It's like.
Why do I gotta be held responsible?
Yeah, it's a really weird loophole that
Hi.
I'm really
I know, how you
surprised
doing?
has lasted this long.
Yeah. Well, in other countries, they don't tip. There is
there's
no tipping.
No.
Tipping's not a thing. They just like when you pull out money to tip, and you're like, they look at you weird. They're like,
Yeah,
"What are you
well,
doing,
dude?" When they're expected to tip when they're here, they're like, "Huh?"
Yeah. I mean, I've had like waitresses like bitch at me because they didn't think I tipped them enough. Like, you know, and it's $100 meal. I tip you like $30 on $100 meal with the family, and it's like they look at you like you didn't give them enough. That's 30 fucking dollars.
That's bullshit.
That's 30%. I said that's. I'm just like, ugh. Ugh. Our fever. The fever I had, I think, is gone. We're just dealing with running
Oh, I
nose.
forgot you're sick.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm actually not. It's actually not been as bad as the first time I got it. So
Well, yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be.
No. Well, the natural progression of a virus is more more contagious, less deadly. Because if you're a virus and you kill your host, you kind of fucked yourself.
Well, yeah, and obviously the mutations that are more like contagious and aggressive, obviously, spread faster.
Right.
And don't let the other ones spread as fast.
Yep. So, but yeah, the tipping thing irks me a little bit. Because like I'm at Denny's, right? My wife loves Denny's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. But like twice a month, she wants to go to Denny's. I take her to Denny's. You know, first of all, a meal that used to cost me $26 for two people now costs me like $46.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
It's doubled. And then on top of that, I got this waitress who did a really good job actually of pulling on heartstrings. You know, she's got single mother, 8 kids, you know.
Jesus, giving you the sob
The
story?
whole story, man. And I'm just like, yikes. There's a guy right there. Fuck. Oh.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude. Everything's just gotten...
It's way out of hand. It's too much.
Yeah. They really, you know... Obviously, I'm sure there are plenty of people on both sides of it or whatever, but like, dude, those fucking PPP loans and all the fucking money that went to these fucking businesses during COVID fucked us, man. Just fucked us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they really conned a lot of us with that fucking stimulus.
Yep. Well,
Doesn't everybody want $1,000? Everyone
No.
Yeah, we all need $1,000, and like everyone was like, yeah, sure. It's like that won't be too like in the past, in my lifetime, they've done stimulus checks. You know, they did the one back in Bush and stuff. You know, and like it didn't have a super bad effect, but this one was we're giving we're gonna give $100 million to the people, and then we're gonna give like $1 trillion to the rich people.
yeah, right. It was like, oh, we need the businesses to keep going. Fuck them! Let them fail!
Dude, I've been saying this shit since the fucking 2008 crash, bro. When they fucking bailed out the banks and bailed out General Motors and fucking...
God, that pissed me the fuck off when they bailed General Motors out. I
I'm
was
like, bro,
pissed off as a 13-year-old. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Dude, it made no fucking sense.
Let them
if
fail.
you can't run a business, then go out of business.
Right.
Like,
Fail.
if you're... And, dude, especially if you're General Motors...
Yeah, if you're General Motors,
Like,
you can't
you're not
make
going to
ends
tell
meet,
me that the whole thing would have collapsed without the bailout. They would have had to restructure, sell plants. You know what I'm saying? Like
they would have had to do what Ford ended up doing.
downsize.
They would have had to
Yes,
do
they
what
would have
Ford
had to
did. They had to downsize. They got rid of a couple brands.
Right.
That's why I buy Fords. That's the main reason. Because in 2008 they went, nah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And they came out better on the other side. But yeah, GM like gave the sob story of the century. To be fair, I would
Well,
totally
yeah, and
fucking
obviously
fail.
not just them. It was also
It was a lot of
Chrysler.
people.
Well, no, it was also Chrysler though.
Yeah. Who buys a Dodge?
Dude, every fucking time I see these fucking shitty ass Dodge Rams driving around, just like it's like the poor man's fucking pickup truck.
I know.
Like,
I remember.
I want to pretend. I
oh.
want to pretend like I got money for a big truck, but I'm gonna buy this shit.
The
Dodge
shitty Dodge Ram that is gonna literally rot out from underneath you because of the kind of steel they use to make the fucking bodies.
Bro, and I don't know if it's just something up here, but like it's all of a sudden I'm noticing that a lot of the newer Dodge Rams
They're all
are, like,
rusted out.
they're fucking loud.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like they made them way louder. Like you know that they put like fucking loud mufflers on them and shit. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, I don't want to hear this shit.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be making them quieter.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, the Dodge thing. I just. I have never been a fan of Dodges. From top down.
No.
I know how bad their transmissions are. Like it's just top to bottom, a Dodge is a terrible vehicle long term. You're replacing something important at some point, like in the middle of the life of that car. Like you're 100,000 miles into that car and you're replacing something big. Like
Dude.
huge.
My old roommate worked on the assembly line at Chrysler, like all the different products, and he was like, "Yeah, don't ever fucking buy." Like I think it was a Durango at the time, like that he was like that they're doing it. He's like, "Don't ever buy a Durango." Like, I don't know if you've ever if you know how those like assembly line plants work.
Yeah.
But so as they're going through, some, a car will have like a problem, a defect.
Right, and they'll
set it. They'll set it to the side, right? Like it gets set to the side, and it needs to be worked on in one way or another and fixed.
Right.
But if you get so many of those, if you get so many of those that are fucked up and can't keep going through production, then the whole assembly line shuts down because you're too backed up. And literally, you just have all these unionized assembly line workers just standing there. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, they can't do anything.
Which is what they want to do, by the way.
Yeah. But I mean, that's also really boring, right? You're just like, fuck, no, I'm just.
I would rather not. I'd rather be working.
But and obviously, it's all set up where it's not like, oh, hey, you 10 guys that can't do anything, come help us over here. It's just like they can't do anything. They have one job. And if they can't do it, it's just stand there and get paid.
Yeah. Well, that's how the union works.
Oh, for sure. But unions are a good thing. I've had my ups and downs about unions during my life, but overall, they are a good thing.
Yeah. Well,
anyone that makes the argument that unions don't do shit and it's just a bunch of people robbing people that work or whatever, fucking look at the police union.
Oh, yeah.
Police union, it literally protects their fucking workers from literally getting in trouble for anything.
Right. Which is awesome, by the way. especially when you know you fucked up.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's too much. A lot of this shit it's just too much. No, I don't. The fucking. You got me off on tipping now. Oh, it irks me to no end. But yeah, $30 on a $100 bill. I was like, that's not enough. I was like, what?
Well, that's fucking dumb.
Like, well, I don't know what to tell you. That's your tip. I mean, I don't mind tipping the delivery guy, right? Because a lot of times those guys are using their own cars. And it's like, hey, that's wear and tear in your vehicle. Like, I get it. 100%. I'd be pissed if somebody stiffed me.
I would say 99%.
I'd be pissed if somebody
delivery drivers are using. Well, oh yeah, and that whole thing is also fucking dumb. Now all these fucking pizza places and shit, they have delivery fees.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
delivery
mine
fee
is a
doesn't go to
$3.
the driver.
Yeah, it's a $3 delivery
Yeah.
fee, and it's not going to him.
Dude, I used to fucking work at a pizza place delivering pizzas. There is literally no difference for making a pizza for a delivery and making one for a pickup.
Right.
Like there should like it, and I would understand if they were charging a fee in order to protect their drivers so that their drivers are always getting
Something.
money for the $3 delivery fee. It goes directly to the driver.
Yeah.
So no matter what, they're getting $3, so that they're at least not losing money on gas. But like they're just pocketing it.
Yeah.
You charge me fucking $4.50 for fucking delivery for what?
Yeah.
Because you have to put it under a fucking heat lamp, put it in a bag, and your driver comes, and then I gotta pay him?
Then I gotta pay him more. And and to be fair, he's the only motherfucker that's actually doing anything.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you can't, right? You can't well, fuck it, I'm just, it's like you have to because the delivery driver, it's not his fault. You gotta fucking give him money.
Right, it's not his fault that the situation he's in is fucking bullshit, right?
But yeah, I stopped, bro. I fucking...
It's ridiculous.
Literally, I have to be in a very, very precarious situation or whatever to deliver a pizza. Now I just go fucking pick it up.
Yeah.
Order a fucking large deep dish, go pick it up for $16, or have it delivered for 30.
I know. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm having a hard fucking I mean, the zombies in Dayz are unreal.
Oh, dude, vanilla
Jesus.
zombies got another level.
Oh, fuck. And there's more of them. Jesus.
Yeah, that's definitely another problem with Endgame over time. They got rid of all the fucking zombies.
Yeah. Well, what's...
They're no longer a factor.
Yeah, that's my gripe with a lot of the PvP servers. Like, if you don't have zombies in your server, you're not playing Dayz.
Well, no, and literally it's just like it's like a gigantic battle royale. Like,
Yeah.
the zombies make it way more interesting. You walk into a town and fucking shoot at somebody. Now you got fucking zombies on your ass.
Right. Well, there's consequences.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing.
Well, and like, you have to have tactics.
Yeah.
You can't just run through a town
Ugh.
willy-nilly tracking people down to fucking kill them, like.
Yeah.
Go to Northwest Airfield and basically just do whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no like consequences. Like, Dayz is a game of consequences. Somebody was here. enjoy this. I don't really come this way very often. Okay. Oh. God damn it. Fucking piece of shit. Ugh. God damn it. I mean... I mean, from where? Yeah.
Oh yeah. You talking about in Far Cry? Yeah, I mean, kinda. Like, I accepted one and I'm heading to settings on Far Cry? I wonder, I like just started. I'm wondering if maybe I'm not far enough.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just running around official. MI quad 0? At the moment, yeah. It's about to be nighttime, though. Zombies are kicking my ass. That's not ideal.
He's got the vid.
Yeah, the vid. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing okay though. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. Apparently, there's like a summer COVID. That's the new great sensation sweep of the nation. There's the devil, and then there's the super devil. The super devil rides a motorcycle. No, it's like 5 days now. I think I could actually go back to work when I feel better. So it's like, no. Jesus.
Looks like it.
Oh, alright guys. I think I'm gonna, whoever's watching the stream, the one guy, I think I'm gonna just log out here. I'm fucking tired. And I got food coming. So. Oh. I think I'm done. Goodbye.